going on, fellas? Let me break down the situation for you guys today. Going to a farm pond, gonna use a john boat out there, and hopefully we can catch some fish. Gonna do things a little bit differently though. Instead of doing an entire slam, I wanna make sure I catch some fish. I got a couple connect scales in the other day. I wanna be able to weigh some fish, so I wanna use some lures that I know I can catch a fish on. If you guys would like to check out the connect scale, I'll have a link down below, as well as a discount code if you guys would like to check those out. But you know, I want to be able to catch some fish, so what I'm going to do is show you guys everything that comes in the box, and then just pick a couple lures that I know that I catch fish on, or hopefully catch fish on, and just see how many fish I can catch on those couple lures for the time that I'm there at the pond. If you guys would like to check out MTB, use code TJ81 to subscribe to Mr. Tackle Box and get $10 off your first purchase or your first box here. It's for new subscribers only, so if you haven't checked out MTB, definitely check it out now and get 10 bucks off with my code TJ81. The link and the code will be down below in the description. So let's go ahead and check it out here real fast, see what we're working with today, and then you guys can leave a comment below if you think, or what you think I'll be fishing out of this box. Just 2 lures, and when I come back to you guys, I'll be at the pond. So anyways, first up here, I'll go ahead and put the bait card on the screen so you guys can see how much these lures cost here. But let me find it so I know what we're working with. All right, I'm a square bill, that works. I'm a square bill, looks like a red craw color, 3/8 of an ounce. That should work well, a little light, but that'll work. Then we have the Montero Strike Pro. We got a jerkbait. Let's see here, jerkbait, Montero, 1/2 ounce, color, model is Montero, color is a bunch of numbers, does not have a color on there. It looks like a, kind of like a pearl with a pink belly. May work well, like right now it's only like 46 degrees. I was in cutoffs last week, now I'm back in the hood, so jerkbait might work. Then we have the Bango Blade Stan Sloan Zorro baits. We got a spinnerbait here, chartreuse and white, that'll work really well. Appears my blade is off. You guys can see that. Have to fix that if I choose to throw this bait here. 3/8 of an ounce. Should work well if I get the blade back on. Should be no big deal, just a little split ring, I'm sure came off. Then we have the Rig Walker from River to Sea, little pre-rigged swim bait there. Good color for me. Then we got the Flicker Worm by Ketchco. A little shaky head worm here. You guys can see that. Good looking color. That should work well. If I decide to toss a shaky head. We also have some hooks here. 4/0. Looks like an extra wide gap. Big mouth hook by Mustad. So guys, that's what's in the box there. Of course, you get the sticker there. Cool little sticker, double digest, and all that. Like I said, bait card would have been on the screen. You guys see what everything costs. You guys will now see me at the lake right about now. I'm going to talk to you in here for a second because the wind is blowing, man. I'm sure you won't be able to hear me out on the water. But I put a couple pictures on Instagram and Facebook asking you guys which 2 baits I'd be throwing on here today. And if you guessed crankbait and spinnerbait, you are correct. And that's what I'm going to try and throw out here. Hopefully catch a few fish on each lure just to see how they work. But a lot of complaints about that spinnerbait. We'll just see how it does out here and you know, see what we can do. But hopefully, like I said, we can catch a few fish on each lure. So let's get at it. My plan was to fish the spinnerbait and crankbait, and once I got out there and started tossing the crankbait, there's just too much moss and all that. It was pretty much impossible to fish. So stuck to the spinnerbait. Like everyone said, the spinnerbait is just rolling, so I'm going to swap out that front blade with a smaller one. Not a big one here, but little joker bass on that spinnerbait. Like I noticed right away, as soon as I put that smaller blade on, it ran true. And I also made the frame, I just bent it down a little bit. Stock, it came pretty wide. That'll give you a little more thump, but it forces you to reel it slower. So I went ahead and smashed that frame down a little bit, make sure it's still running true, make sure it's straight and in line. But that allows you to reel it a little bit faster. And it came straight to me, fish hit it, fish in the boat. Let's get another one. Alright, we got an issue. I caught the tip of my other rod with the line. And well, you can guess what happened. Oh no. Not good. Better. A little better. Nothing to brag about. On the spinnerbait, guys, I haven't had any issues at all swapping that blade out. It runs true. Yeah. Ain't nothing at all wrong with this spinnerbait. Works good. Here's a fatty. Let's get a weight on her. You guys can see that or not. 282. Almost a 3-pounder.
How's the jerk bait?
Pretty good. I don't think it's anything special compared to anything else.
What was the other jerk they sent you?
Strike bro. Oh shit.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go? You go on top of the...
Where'd it go?
Did it go behind you or in front of you?
I don't know.
You want another one?
Eat that up.
You doing a Sean Higgins here or what?
As you guys seen in the video, I ended up breaking it off on a cast, and I knew better. You know, I put that spinnerbait in a tree, I don't know, half hour before that, and I didn't reach high. Then I ended up catching that, what was it, 282, I think, almost a 3-pounder, and I was thinking the whole time I was going to break that fish off, but still didn't reach high, and here I break it off on the cast. So it was my fault. I knew better, but I ended up trading with my cousin out there. I always call him my buddy, but he's my cousin Sean, and he got the same box, or he got that spinnerbait in his box. I'm not sure if he got the entire same box, but anyways, I traded him a couple baits out of my box for his spinnerbait so I could keep fishing it. And both spinnerbaits had the same issue. That front blade, or that back blade, I should say, was just it was just too big. I'm assuming it just threw off the balance of the spinnerbait, and it would just roll. I knew that after the second cast, I needed to switch out that blade. But once I believe this is probably like a 4, maybe 4.5. I put on a 3, and it was just fine. I mean, it came in true, did not roll at all. And as you've seen in the video, I caught a bunch of fish on it. See here on this Picasso here, how the end there is wrapped around the, I guess you call it the shank there. That's how spinnerbaits need to be done, just like that. That one that came in the MTB box, it was just bent flat to the shank there, or the arm, whatever you want to call it. And when I was messing with it at the house, the split ring just came right off there, and that could have happened as well fishing. But it needed to be wrapped around or something. I actually bent it up over the arm, so the split ring couldn't come off there, or the swivel. But I did have the other end of the swivel, the split ring and the blade, come off. So I replaced it with a new swivel and another blade. But as far as performance, once I switched out the blade, no issues at all. It ran true, and it caught fish.
Took me off the boat. You got one too?
Yeah.
Double. Yeah.
Nice one. I got a dink.
Double.
Look at the back on that thing. It's
Yeah,
all
I see that.
kinked. Short double.
Bet.
You need to catch a donkey.
I know. I want to get a 5-6 pounder on this thing. You get that good, dude. This could be a donkey.
I see him.
Man.
It's a nice one. Can I lean him
Dude,
for you?
begging. She's begging, dude.
Nice fish.
Yeah.
That's a donkey. Right off the bed.
You want to grab trolling motor?
Yeah, nice fish.
Dudes, ain't nothing wrong with that spinnerbait, man. All right. That's a chunk. There's a spinnerbait there. You guys see that, the Zorro? Let's get a weight. I think she's 4.5, easy.
4.5.
That's it?
Really? 3.5?
Same 3.5. Looks a lot bigger to me though. You know, really it ain't that long though.
Yeah, she's just got...
That's probably about right. About 3.5. Kind of short.
So guys, let me know, I want to do something different with the slams. Everyone's doing the slams now,
And really, if you think about it, you know, if you guys are getting these boxes to try out new baits, a slam's not really telling you if the baits work or if they're any good. You know, you're just trying to catch one fish on the bait, and that's it. Where with this spinnerbait, I was able to fish a spinnerbait for a few hours, let you guys know if it was any good or not, and if it really caught, you know, a bunch of fish, which, like I said, it did. I told you guys a couple issues with it, and if you want to purchase that spinnerbait, at least now you know if it's good or not. So, you know, I kind of like this deal here. I kind of think I may go to something like this. I mean, I didn't really do any teaching in this video just because I really wasn't on my boat. It was kind of windy and all that. I just wasn't set up where I felt I could really teach you guys something about that spinnerbait other than how to fix it. But I may do that. You know, I'll just kind of get my MTB boxes and see what comes in the box, pick the bait or two that I feel that I can really catch fish on, and maybe teach you guys something, and just fish those baits and see how many fish I can catch. So if you guys like that idea, leave me some feedback, you know, some comments down below, and let me know your thoughts. I mean, if you guys still want to see the slams, I'll do the slams. But I kind of like this deal here where I can just take one or two baits and try and catch fish on them. I may never catch, or I may not catch anything on the baits next month, whatever baits that I choose. But at least, you know, I'll know more about the bait, fishing it longer than just one fish. So anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you soon.